All right, so I may have picked up the cheapest CL55 AMG in the US. I'm not sure. It was 2,500 bucks. This one is a non-runner, so no ECU, no key. I'm gonna walk around and show you guys. It's been sitting for about a year. The guy had the key and ECU, EIS, and the cluster sent out to be reprogrammed due to some faulty electrical issues. So it's been sitting for a while, but I'm going to part this one out, clean it up. I'm cleaning it up right now to see what it looks like. And then I'm going to be parting this one out, keeping the motor and trans for my CLS55. So I just feel like it's a good candidate. It's a higher mileage one. And I'm just gonna take this motor out, everything, sell what's left. So yeah, you can see I'm cleaning it up right now, but it's very dirty. So one problem I'm having, it can't get into the trunk, so I'll have to figure out a way to get in there. The interior overall is actually really clean. Like for the seats, for 200, the mileage, it has a mileage discrepancy on it, but he said it's between like 200, 220 or so. But for that mileage, I think this is the cleanest interior, like CL wise, I've ever seen. It's insane. So I'll be keeping like the mats and stuff. Hopefully they fit in the CLS well. Like door cells, everything inside is so clean. You wouldn't even know that this thing's been sitting for over a year outside. So I guess there's some tear there. I don't know what happened at the center console, but the seats overall, it looks like nobody even sat back here. It's actually crazy. So as you can see, we have the 5.4 liter supercharged M113K in this. I will be taking this out and I will be putting it on an engine stand that's in this box, and I'm going to build it for this CLS when it does blow, because I'm going to be pushing a lot of boost in this thing. It is a Whipple build for those who don't know. It's got a 190 crank, E85 meth, long tube headers. Still debating on the upper pulley, whether it's going to be like a 65 or 68. I'm going to go with a Grip Tech style one. So it'll have a full return system on it, so different new fuel lines. I will use the OEM for the return, and it'll have a new feed. So there's a couple other things that I didn't mention for this thing. It has cams, then it has a mild trans in it. So stock friction plates and everything, they have 60K miles on them, but it has a 150% valve body from Southern Hot Rod that has like 500 miles on it. And then also a Pro Torque 2600 to 2800 stall torque converter in it for better launches. I'm gonna have to see the slippage on that thing around town, but it should be fine for what this car is. It should match up with the cams and everything well. So I'll also have LSD and 306 gears, and I'm looking into a one-piece aluminum drive shaft at a shop nearby. So I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it'll have the 7.5 gallon trunk tank, EMP pump, you name it, top mounts, VRP top mounts, and surge tanks. So if you know about the mod for these cars, I probably have it. So, but back to this, yeah, it does have UPD pulleys on it, which is kind of nice. I'm not sure if this upper pulley is stock or not. I'll have to measure it. He said the lower stock, and that actually does look pretty new. He had a new fan in here, a new radiator. So I'm gonna pull those out, probably save them, but I'll be parting out some of this stuff. Like I don't really need the OEM blower or anything like that, or even the intakes. So those are all worth some money. This thing's on what is it, yellow speed coilovers as well, so that the ABC has been deleted from this. But I mean, I plan on taking those out and also selling those. Hopefully somebody is converting their CL as well. So yeah, I'm gonna get into tearing this thing apart, and then I'll kind of show you what it looks like when I'm tearing it apart. All right, so this is the final result of a one-stage wash with the CL. So now I'm actually debating on swapping my ECU, EIS, and key module over, to drive this thing around for now, since my CLS is still in the build process. It'd be pretty cool to drive this thing around. It turned out pretty clean. It still needs a little spot touches here and there, but I mean, for sitting under a tree for over a year and a half, I think the paint came out pretty good for a $2,000 CL. It's definitely, I've noticed that it had some paint work done, but it wasn't too bad. There was just a little bit of orange peel on the bumper, and then I think it was on a fender as well. It looked like they blended it, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty clean now. And what's really weird is it looked like it had gotten detailed right before it got put away. So I mean, I took out the little mats or whatever that was in here, but for 200K miles, like I said, it's insanely clean. There was that side that was really bad before, and the chrome wheels turned out pretty good too. One of them has some scuffs on it, but I mean, overall, they're pretty good. On some Continental tires from 2019, staggered fit, so they should do all right for now if I can get it running. So I have the CL55 mostly parted out fully. Here are all the body panels, mufflers, resonators. All this stuff will be for sale on my Facebook, eBay, and TikTok. So some things are already sold, like the hood, but other things are still available. So just let me know on my TikTok, Facebook, eBay. Drive shaft, fender liners, those should be going. Tail lights, trans, upper part of the motor, so superchargers, surge tanks, snout, cams, injectors, fuel rail, all the UPD billet pulleys are for sale. The crank pulley doesn't have very many miles on it. The OEM pulley is for sale. OEM headers, manifolds, crash bar, windshield wiper, reservoir, the fan, speaker covers, lights, center console, yellow speed coilovers. These are like essentially brand new. There's only a couple thousand miles on them. Brakes, so I'll have a full brake kit that'll be for sale. I have to clean those up, as well as the headlights, and there's another torque converter over there that needs refurbished. There's a steering wheel. Let's see what else we have. There are 4 wheels that'll be for sale. That transmission is not for sale. It is for the CLS. I have a radiator that's pretty new, and some other coolers, so oil coolers. So the interior is pretty much all done. I only have the rear door card left and this seat to get out, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna pull out of here left, besides like the speaker, the sub in the back. The seats, this is one of them, and the diff and the axles. I'm gonna be getting rid of those. So yeah, this is what's left. I'm gonna take the rear glass out as well as the windshield. I think I have a buyer for those, so they don't go to waste as well. I know the rear windshield is kind of rare, and neither of these are damaged. So, but yeah, this is gonna be going to scrap soon, or if anybody needs the VIN for a car. And there's a lot of interior stuff and modules. So I have all the modules, SAMs, gas pedal, air vents, some of the carpeted panels, the rear carpets, seat belt, glove box, some wood trims, miscellaneous shifter stuff, even the clock spring. So a bunch of interior parts as well. More modules over there, airbags, and I think window regulator modules and things like that. So a lot of interior stuff here too. What a disaster.